Donald Trump's wife, Melania, will hit the campaign trail today. She will give her first ever solo political speech, and her mission is the big one. She is targeting suburban women voters, the college-educated area right along the main line outside of Philadelphia. So this is an important moment for Melania Trump. Joining me now to talk about the women's vote and the election overall, Tennessee Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, a Trump campaign supporter. Good to have you with us. Good morning to you.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
So a big moment for Melania Trump. Let's start there. She will talk about, as far as we know, her own immigration experience coming here from Slovenia and what it meant to her to become an American. And what else do you expect?
I think you'll get some insight into her life as a wife and a mother. And she has certainly given herself to being a really good mother and stepmother. And we hear her talk about Barron and how tender she is with that relationship and how involved she is with the other Trump children, supporting her husband and being involved in their lives and supporting them. And I think she's going to enjoy telling a little bit of her story, Martha, and I think people are ready to hear it.
Yeah, and I think she will also talk about what kind of first lady she would be, the kinds of things that she would take on. I mean, let's look at some of the numbers here, because we know that Donald Trump has had a tough time in the polls with women voters, especially college-educated women voters. And there are lots of them in Berwyn, Pennsylvania, and in that area outside of Philadelphia where he really needs to make some headway. Right now, she has 50% of women among presidential likely voters, and he has 36. And just to remind everybody, Mitt Romney, who lost the election, was at 52% with this group. He's got a lot of ground to make up.
There is ground to make up. There's room for improvement, and the Trump campaign knows that. What we do know also, Martha, is that national security, economic security, and health care are the top three issues with women. And I think the reason Hillary has not seen her support in women grow is strictly because of those three issues.
But, Congresswoman, we also know that the stories that have dogged Donald Trump during this campaign, from Access Hollywood on, have had an impact with these educated women voters, some of whom sort of, you know, walked up to the line with Donald Trump and then went back across to Hillary Clinton. So, I mean, Melania Trump has her work cut out for him, because I think when a lot of those women look at her, they want to know, why did you stick by him through all of this? Why is that okay?
And women ask that same question of Hillary Clinton regarding Bill Clinton. And for Melania, this is going to be an opportunity for her to say, look, I don't defend what my husband said, but look at what Hillary Clinton does and has done, and how she would conduct herself as president. And when it comes to the issues of national security, to the issues of wage stagnation and the economy, you know you're going to get action from Donald Trump. You also know you're not going to get an acceptance of the status quo. And that troubles women. They want to see change in Washington.
I hear you, but you know, this is what I've heard from the campaign really across the board since the beginning, and I've been asking them this question for a long time. Why isn't there more specific outreach to women? And they always say the same thing, that women care about what everyone else cares about, which I believe is true, but it's not demonstrated in the numbers. So clearly, you know, if you're trying the same tactic over and over and it's not working, you got to try something different. So rolling this appearance out by Melania Trump may be that, but there's 5 days to go. Why didn't this happen a long time ago?
I don't know the answer to why it didn't happen earlier. I do know that Ivanka Trump and some of the female surrogates have done a good job being out there, but Martha, there is always going to be room for improvement. And many women have supported Hillary or wanted to support Hillary because they felt like it would be historic to have a female president. But I'm beginning to hear from women who are independent voters, who are in the workplace, who were so dissatisfied with the way she has run her campaign. They are very concerned about the Clinton Foundation. Many of them know I've had that investigation at the congressional level going of that foundation for over a year, for months now, and they are asking questions about that because they don't like the way that sounds. And the honesty factor is also something that concerns them about Hillary Clinton.